If you want to get your transaction done in the European Union, you have to jump through more regulatory hoops than before, and the hoops have gotten quite a bit smaller. And if you're not aware of those hoops, if you don't jump through them, you run a risk of hefty fines for not filing, and in extreme cases, you might even have to unwind your transaction. My name is Gerrit Oosterhuis. I'm a partner in the EU and Competition Department at Houthoff. I have been assisting clients in this field, notably with merger control, with investment screening for over 20 years. It's my task to get the deal through those hoops that I already mentioned to you. When I was small, I wanted to be a preacher man. In the end, I turned out to be a lawyer, but I find myself in a field where I would say there are some authorities that almost look like religious zealots, and on the other hand, companies that don't really understand what all the fuss is about. I think I am capable of understanding both sides. So what are those hoops I was talking about? There's merger control, there's investment screening, and there's foreign subsidies. Merger control has been around for a while, but it has gotten stricter. Many authorities think that they have been too lenient in the past. They regret that they ever allowed Facebook to buy WhatsApp, for example. So the assessment has gotten more thorough and frankly stricter. Foreign subsidies, a second subject, will oblige you to keep a very good administration of any help you ever got from a government outside of the EU. It takes a lot of bookkeeping and another desk you have to go through at the European Commission. And third, and let me expand on that a bit more, investment screening. Many European countries have introduced investment screening regimes. They are concerned about acquisitions of companies that are under the influence of non-European regimes. This is a big risk. If you miss the fact that you had to file somewhere, there are also opportunities. By knowing the regime well, for example, Chinese buyers may not be able to purchase semiconductor producers in some countries, but all types of other companies don't pose a problem at all for your transaction. So you have to know the boundaries of the regime, and you have to know that there are still many opportunities. Let me try to clarify that with two examples. We were assisting a client that wanted to sell his business in a sensitive sector to a Chinese buyer. That would have posed problems in some jurisdictions. Only the activities were in the Netherlands, and the Netherlands regime only applies in the next year. So we advised that a fast closing could avoid a lot of problems. On the other hand, a client that was selling a business that is totally out of scope of the Dutch regime thought that FDI screening was not an issue. But we advised them that filings in Germany and France were necessary because their regimes have a much broader scope. They avoided a risk of large fines.